Okay. Alrighty. So, welcome to this moment in time. And let's come in for a landing in our bodies for whatever is going on with you right now. Just feeling into what it feels like to be you in your body right now in any way. And this whole class can be done laying down. You can be seated. You can move around if you need to. However it works, make it work for you. And just take a moment of silence. Inviting all parts of your experience to come online. So you're not fighting anything or avoiding anything. You're letting all of it come and participate in the moment. Accepting it with loving kindness. And the invitation today is to invite in and invite back all the parts of yourself, anything that you maybe struggle with about yourself or any kind of not accepting parts that you have, invite them into your hands like a little baby bird that you're going to hold onto so gently and so caringly with so much love and so much kindness and so much goodwill and so much protection and healing and allowing. So inviting that part, all those parts, the broken parts, the less than perfect parts, the icky, sticky parts, the things that maybe you often are trying to avoid or don't want to feel or don't want to see or don't want to know about. All of those parts, welcome them into your little hands like a little baby bird that you're going to cup in there in the warmth of your hands. Just breathing into that invitation. Deep, radical self-acceptance. Even the judgy parts of yourself are welcome. They can sit in the chair over there. Even the crappy, shitty parts that you try to avoid and don't want to own up to, they are welcome too. And so we're going to start with a hum. And in the hum sound, you're going to let your tongue kind of undulate. So in your mouth, your tongue has this freedom, like a sea creature, to move around. And maybe there'll be some overtone sounds in your head. If they're there, don't get distracted. Just let them play out. And we'll hum for a couple of minutes. Inviting the sound and the vibration both into your awareness so that you're starting to really notice and feel what what happens when you make the hum with curiosity, inquiry practice, feeling into what's going on. Inviting your inner body to receive that vibration and just let it relax a little bit or notice the vibration, be present with the vibration, easy and relaxed. We could say that the vibration is offering this really micro layer of movement. So you can also add your own micro movement where you can sense it and it's all relative what the size of the movement is. It could be macro movement as well, but tuning into movement within your body, even if it's just the vibration. Let's take a hand on our chest and a hand on our belly, offering some self-touch. And I like to kind of play with moving the sound back in my throat and then forward as well, so that the sound is really moving, creating this spaciousness inside my face, inside the cavern of my mouth, the dome of my head, inside my cheekbones, getting this spaciousness, and then allowing it also to kind of come down into my body. I'm going to switch my hands to being on my neck. So I've got my thumbs are kind of on my collarbone, hands around my chin. Any way that feels comfortable. Sometimes I cross them, but right now I'm just going to keep them open. And then as you're in there, just seeing if you can soften a little bit to the experience so that it's not a fight with the experience. We're not resisting anything, but just softening and allowing. And there is a certain amount of tension to make the sound. See if you can keep making the sound, but just soften it ever so slightly. I'm going to add one more thing to it. You can take resting breaths whenever you need them, but the next time at the end of your exhale after the hum, take a big inhale in through your nose and then see if you can just hold your breath for 10 to 20 seconds. So you're drawing in that breath after the hum exhale and just holding it in a very relaxed way for 10 to 20 seconds. And as you're in that very gentle breath hold, just invite your body to relax more and more. It's like you're just diffusing the experience a little bit so it's not clamped and sharp, but spacious and misty. And then from there, let's do that one more time. Take as long as you want with the exhale. Inhale, hold it for whatever feels comfortable. As soon as you feel yourself start to get tense around that breath hold, let it go. Inviting in a spacious sense of lightness. And within that spacious lightness, imagining freedom in your body. I also want to imagine that, so all of this is sort of taking place maybe in your upper body, chest, and face. Maybe imagine that that hum is going to go all the way down to your pelvic floor so that there's a little bit more release and relaxedness in your pelvis, in your glutes, in your gut body, in your perineum, all the lower body stuff, your genitals, your butt, everything just getting a little bit more relaxed. So we're not having to hold it up and in, we're letting it soften and spread and be expansive. Spacious inner body, blending with the spaciousness all around you. So there's this opening, lack of sort of separation between you and the world in a very comforting way. So we're going to actually change the breath sound, and it's going to be just this similar to what we were doing with the hum and the tongue, maybe some undulation. But I'm also going to let my mouth kind of open and close, maybe from an ooh to an ah, maybe even an e, and allow overtone sounds to come out. They may or may not come out for you. You'll see. It's not that we have to have them happening, but when you can start to find that, there is like a layer of sort of open, released focus that is really available. So playing with overtones, bringing the awareness down to the bowl of the pelvis. You could put your hand on your sacrum, your hand on low down on your belly button, pubic bone if you want. If it feels good to add the breath hold with a little relaxing, that's fine. Keep doing that. But if it feels like you just want to keep on going with the breath sound, with the playing out the long tone, go for that. Resting breaths anytime. And I just want to offer this kind of prayer that as we're making these sounds, that we are singing to and with the earthy nature of the planet, any other humans, and all the living creatures. But this sound is like a song, like a lullaby for the earth element within our body, for the Gaia, Terra, Jord, if you're Norwegian, but a prayer for the earth through the sound. Inviting your own body back or your own awareness back into the pleasure of experience, if it's pleasurable. But like sometimes it can just feel good. So if it's feeling good, allow that in. If it's not feeling that good, maybe relax a little bit more or just stick with being with that. So we've invited everything in, all the broken baby bird parts. They're all welcome. Maybe something shows up, it's emotional, or it feels good. So whatever's happening, invite that experience to participate in the moment. Invite it to move through you, with you, to fully express whatever that means to you. Especially connecting back into the ancestral lineage, like way back into the ancestral lineage to the ancestors that lived on the earth, maybe not in houses, but like with the earth, the ancestors who were deeply integrated with being part of this planet. So inviting in, if we go back far enough, we're all indigenous. We all belong to this planet, inviting that in. At least most of us, I'm pretty sure, are earthlings. So this kindness and spaciousness and openness for all creatures of the earth and the earth herself. And really letting yourself receive the energy of the earth, the electromagnetic field, even the force of gravity. It tells us we belong. We belong here in this moment on this planet. And we can locate ourselves because we can feel what up and down are. We can feel the side to sideness of our bodies, the forward backwardness of our bodies. We can feel into the dimensions. So we can locate and land in our bodies, in our experience. I'm going to add music and take it down to the floor. So this will be Jeff Gersh's Ambient Fields. And what was I listening to last time? I think it was number 3, album number 3, song number 1. This is all locatable on Bandcamp, and I will put a link in the description. You can continue sounding if that feels good. Allow yourself to explore the inner landscape, the outer landscape, the relationship to the ground, the relationship to gravity, in any way that feels interesting and good in your body. Giving yourself full permission to participate with being here right now in your body on the planet with us in this moment. Inviting your nervous system to soften, inviting your nervous system to receive the bolstering and support of your fascia, of your fluid body, and of the gravitational pull of the earth, right? I can lean into the earth, receiving the energy of the earth, composting anything that I need to compost. Surrendering. And if you want to move, but you're not quite sure what to do, just try rolling really slowly from side to side. Like this is the best back massage without paying anybody to give you one or conning anyone into giving you the back massage. Let the earth, let the floor give you a back massage. Let your body weight give you a back massage. Slow, gentle, friendly. Inviting all the broken parts in with tremendous compassion and caring, with love. You are worthy. You are loved. You belong. And feeling the spaciousness of being is your birthright. Coming into this aliveness and vitality is your birthright. To be here and to experience wonder and joy and love in this lifetime. Imagine that your thinking mind has just a little bit more freedom. Looking at how the flow of thoughts just is a continual movement. It's not a thing that sticks. Maybe there's some looping, but ultimately it's shifting and changing all the time. So letting the flow of thoughts, don't be perturbed by the flow of thoughts. They can be there, but try to keep coming back to the experience of sensation of your body, of this moment in your body. If you want to be more grounded, connect to the ground. Thank the earth. Inviting yourself to come into this participatory experience of body-mind morphing, biomorphic expression, meaning the biology, our living system, is moving and changing and growing and shrinking all within each moment. There's growing energy, there's sustaining, maintaining energy, and then there's sort of like decomposing energy, like it's dying off. All of these things are probably happening within your body on many different levels at the same time. So coming into the experience of body, not from a mental image or a concept of body, but from a real like sort of vibrational, sensational experience, movement, flow, breath. Sometimes I can really feel just the total vibrational nature of being. And in that space, there's no good or bad or judgment. It's just vibration. There's not a right or wrong way. Letting go of the cultural anatomy, all the stories that people have told you and the world tells you and the images tell you about what you're supposed to look like and act like, and just coming into this more primordial anatomy of being a body of water, vibrating, breathing, alive with the heat and vitality of your own life force energy, right? The prana, the chi, inviting that life force energy to be really free in your body, so it's not locked down and tied into these systems that are not supporting you. Participating in this dance of togetherness, of life, the non-separation of this moment, of us participating with each other in this moment, in the timelessness of this moment. And everything is happening in awareness. Everything on the outside is happening in awareness. Everything on the inside is happening in awareness. And awareness receives all of it without pushing any of it away, without refusing any of it. Awareness receives everything that happens, all of it. Awareness is not complaining about it. Awareness has the space for all the broken baby birds. Right? When we open our hearts, sometimes they break. That's part of it. The more we feel love, the more brokenhearted we can be. But that's being alive. Allowing our heart to fully participate in life. Allow yourself to breathe in the love, to receive the love. To gather in the love and to share the love. Right? If I think loving thoughts about someone else, I'm experiencing that love. Even if it's just a cat or a flower. There's no such thing as just a cat, but let yourself receive the love. Participating with your own heart. Even feeling what it's like to let your hands come towards you or move them out. Just feeling what that even feels like, to receive, to bring in. You could push something out, you could offer it out. Just allowing that relationship, that hand to the wings of the heart, opening up. When we move our arms, we can't help but open our hearts. And turn off the music. Let us have a minute or two in the silence of our own experience, just present with ourselves and ourselves. Coming back in, laying down, moving, not moving, seated, however feels good for you. relaxing into the all of it of being. Or we could say relaxing into the flow of life. It's all ongoing, whether we fight it or not. So for me personally, being able to find like flow in movement offers me access to noticing when I'm holding or gripping in my life. So being able to feel, oh yeah, there's spaciousness in there, or oh, I can feel a little restriction. Can I breathe into it? Can I let it go? Or there's something I'm struggling with or holding against. Can I just let it move through me, let it move with me? And I feel like there's only gain to tuning towards flow. I mean health. I don't mean gain on a material way. I mean gain in a healthy way. There's only more life energy to tune and connect with. Letting it process and digest. So that's it for the TV land folk. Thank you for joining. Like and